Okay. Definitely need two monitors to do that. Hmm. 65. That is decently powerful. Uh, what would that be good on, though? Hmm. Well, anyways, I have a tournament coming up, so I thought I'd throw out my list out there. I need to. I can show my original list, which I played with, got utterly annihilated by by a by what you call it, Adeptus, Custodes, Adeptus Custodes. But to be fair, this dude was rolling fours and above almost every single roll he was rolling, and he felt so bad. I told him not to take pity on me. So I have another tournament, and I'm trying to see. If I do run Vindicators, I definitely need to paint 2 of them up, because I don't have any of them painted. I was thinking about instead of running. I wonder if there's an emergency I won't get a double heavy though, but I don't think that'll matter with Oath. I don't know. Oops. Trying to really reduce the cost of characters. Try not to run too many characters because they cost as much as models or units. Dedicated transport. I wish the Impulsor would take freaking 10 models instead of, I think, was it 7? Transport 7, which is essentially a 5-man squad and 2 characters. Or Blade Guard and a character. Just thinking about maybe even trying this instead. Because I'm running Gilliman, and Gilliman has no way of generating CP. Shield Dome hasn't really kept me alive. Anti-fly sustain 1. Hmm. 20 points. 15, 35 points, nothing. Essentially, I just went 5 points and 15, that's 20. Actually, I forgot my original. I actually had jump and assessors here. There it is, yeah, 2, and yep. Up. Doesn't run any characters in there. Is there anything that can give me feel no pain? Is Chaplain Terminator armor that gives feel no pain? So this is Chaplain, but it's in Terminator armor. Trying to get something with my blade guard. I have no feel no pain. The only thing I can do to keep them alive is freaking either Tigurius or the Judicator. I do think I want to keep that because that thing stays stationary. And that Demolisher Cannon D6 plus 3. I was thinking about Demolisher Cannon instead of 185 instead of 220. I don't know how to keep. Don't know how to keep that thing alive though. Does it have the smoke keyword? It does. 11 wounds versus 20 wounds with the Hellblasters, and Hellblasters can shoot back. Anvil Siege. Hail of Vengeance. Show results of attack one or more models. Great with Hellblasters. Hail of Vengeance. Guess it's kind of hard to see. Such a plus fleet command. No. What else has heavy in the keyword? Heavy. Not a lot of things have the heavy keyword on it. I think it's Firestorm that has a stratagem to rapid immigration. Oh, embark. Oops. Nope. What? That's anyone can get out. First company, Firestorm, guys. Iron Storm Rats? Shock Assault. Nope. Nope. Vanguard. I kinda like Deadly Prize, that's really fun. Precision. Not them either. Nope, nothing. Anyways. Nothing that allows me to get out. Oops. I really think about Stern Guard veterans. Don't have any painted though. Assault and heavy. Rapid fire 1. Oops. That'd be crazy. I think I put you 4 plus. Alright, anyways. No sense in dreaming about playing Stern Guard. I do want to get one of these guys because their ability is really nice, especially with my jump infantry. Hammer Strike, yeah, I guess you can't really read it. Each time this model selects to shoot, like when an enemy that's hit by one of those models at the end of the phase, the enemy cannot have the benefit of cover. Great for indirect fire as well as people in cover just in general. 20 points. I don't know if I should really run. Man, I might just run my original list. Well, I guess except with a jump infantry. I feel like that's the only thing I should change. Delete. Whirlwind. And then just happen to give this guy Stoic Defender. Boom, 2,000 points. Oh, this is what I'm thinking about taking to the next tournament, next Saturday. A lot of characters. I'll keep that up if anyone has any questions. Or before it goes blank. Let's see. I guess I need to actually fix that a little bit. Hey, what's up, James? I need to grab my clothes out of the dryer or washer and wash a new batch, but I'll wait for that. I was just looking at my army list just a few minutes ago, seeing what I may need to change from it. I should probably drop the Vindicator, not the Vindicator, but the Adjudicator. Put some scouts in there so I could infiltrate that back line and pound them from the back, from the whirlwind, and then infiltrate back there. My day was alright. A lot of wasted time. How about yours, James? You're just okay there, James? Did you play any games recently? Oh, you started a new army. What army did you start? I'm trying to start a new army myself. I want to definitely go Chaos Knights. Yeah, this ring light's making a lot of the glare. Alright. Almost done with the legs on these guys. This guy. Or at least the bottom half, should have said. The Night Hunt. Man, you're really going into AOS. You got a lot of people that play that over there? AOS is still left. Okay, where I live. Ah. But it's just, is that just the game you prefer to play, or you just like the models? I remember I played, I think I told you, what was that called? It's the skirmish version for AOS, essentially. Forgot what it's called, but I haven't played it in a while. Due to the person I normally play it with, we kind of had our schedule change. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, AOS is pretty young. Not sure how AOS is doing around my parts though. I know they have tournaments sometime, but I just I am too much. I don't have all right. Don't really have any models. I don't mind getting into it, but I don't know how many people is going to be into it. It's kind of the problem. Plus, we got a few people in Old World, and I still have my Old World stuff, my fantasy stuff, as they say. Alright, I need to varnish the bottom part because I feel like I'm rubbing off even in the varnished areas it seems very rough. So I need to varnish these areas to protect the paint, which I got to do with a few other models that I have now too. So those spots in the thigh, I'm definitely going to part of circle yellow as well. So I think the thigh armor I need to do and leave this blank. What are you saying, 40k is old? Very much is. I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that. And AOS would be its child. Is its child. Actually, Old World um, its child is AOS. Okay. Oh boy. Start varnishing these things. Yeah, but you know, they try to kill off fantasy, but as a matter of fact, it was reborn as old world. And I will say, I was greatly disappointed by the it looks a little bit better than when it's varnished. It needs to be super, not the matte stuff. Gloss varnish, too glossy. Anyways, I have the other models here, so. But anyways, yeah, I'm disappointed with the Beastman stuff. So at least the box set that came out with. Where is? I should grab a new. Yeah, grab a new. Yeah, new brush for varnishing. Disappointed with the Beastman stuff, man. They just essentially just gores, ungores, and that's it. And then a side gore, I believe. I don't have a side gore. I have a whole bunch of gores and ungores, though. And I don't think it had a character in there. If it did, I already had those characters too. So, whole bunch of disappointment. Well, no, it's just like either way, they're essentially the same. It's just a different name because they, I guess, don't want to bring it back or whatever. Because it's literally the same thing. Makes me, what's the lore of Old World, you know? Like the world blew up, fantasy blew up. What's this Old World stuff, you know? Oh, see, missing a spot there. Missing paint spot. Right there. I missed that little tiny white spot right there. I've got two new characters. One of them is from Old World and... Oh, but they're doing away with Beastmen from AOS though, I think. I think Beastmen are in AOS until, I don't know, maybe this month. I think they're doing away with them. Because Beastman is only going to be an Old World, I believe. Because I did look them up, and I did see some models for them for like, not models, but like a faction for them, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit. for AOS. That's like, well, I just have to convert my models to round bases instead of the square bases that they have. Then I couldn't really find things for them. God, I hate all that foamy stuff. I mean, like I was gonna go AOS with my Beastmen, but if they weren't gonna keep Beastmen, then I wasn't gonna go unless a lot more people played with it. And I don't mind still going it. I just, like I said, we discussed already before. Like I wouldn't mind maybe getting a faction in it, or if nothing else, just to paint. What about foamy? But yeah, I think Beastmen are going away from AOS. I don't know why they're going to do away with them, but that's GW. I wish there could be some AOS. Same here. I'd definitely play AOS, or at least I'd have double faction, honestly. I'd probably convert, because I have so many, I think, basic models. So I'd probably convert half of them to AOS, and convert the other half to Old World. We do have some people over here playing Old World for sure. Someone just got the Grand Army of Cathay, I believe is what it's called. He needs to pick up the Sentinels, though. I don't know, this guy that got these two armies, he buys a lot of stuff. He bought the Space Wolves, he bought Blood Angels, he bought the Dwarves from Old World, he now bought Grand Army of Cathay, or whatever they're called. He buys a lot. God, what the foamy? What's the foaming? I may not use this. Something's going on with the foaming. I'm not sure what would stop the foaming. I wonder if I can ask Google what would stop foaming. Too much. Let's try this one. Smaller, takes a little bit longer to coverage, but hopefully won't have big foamy issues. Because foaming does kind of show up when it dries up. This particular varnish does hide a little bit of foam pretty good, but not a lot. I'm trying to remove. Let's see how this looks. Oh, wow, that's a lot better than the big one. Huh. Yeah, a lot better. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a little bit of foamy, but that was significantly better than the big one. Can't do that part yet. Can't do any of that part yet because that's not done. Okay, well. Got second place in my tournament last weekend only because the person I was supposed to play dropped out. I think I could have scored pretty high on him anyway and still got second place. And I felt pretty bad. The first person I played against, I scored 90 points. He only scored 5, but this dude was new. He's kind of like an old school guy and has a whole bunch of just random, not random models, but kind of like missing models. Because he played in the olden days, back whenever I played. Alright. And so I kind of felt bad, but he needed to learn his lesson. I hope he doesn't stop playing. I didn't mean to beat him that bad. Actually, I'm kind of curious as what he scored. Well, let me take a look at. Let's see. Oh, so he scored 14 first, which is just the 4 points he scored in the game, and then 10 for paint. Then he scored 50 next time around. Who did he play against, though? And then he got the bye on the last round. Alright, anyways. Hey, what's up, Troy? I'm glad to see a new summer pre-show. What's going on in the pre-show, James? So, let me... We're gonna connect the tab bit here. There we go. So... There we go. So this is kind of this that I have from the last tournament. I didn't have the Tigurius there. I had these two, Lieutenant. Actually, we can go to that list now. I think this is the one. Nope, that's not the one. You need a drink. Okay, Dwarf and AOS. So I had the Lieutenant with the Architect of 4, that just ignores cover. Gilliman. And 2 Impulsors with the Shield Dome because I need them to survive more than anything. 2 Blade Guard veteran squads, full man. I don't think they can be equipped with anything, can they? 2 damage for that one with devastating wounds. Huh. Maybe I should do that instead, but they're not really there to just shoot. Then 2 Lancers, because again I am Anvil Siege, so therefore I get +1 to hit and +1 to wound if I do remain stationary. My tanks tend to stay still. So to put Oath, I don't need to hit whatever I need to hit with those with Oath, so I can Oath something else, and they can essentially just shoot anything. Just because they got 1 reroll to hit, 1 reroll to wound, and 1 reroll of damage built in, and hitting on 3s, and generally speaking, wounding on 3s. I can easily just CP roll something if need be. And in the previews, they're going to show more old world. Oh, I'm not all that excited about any more old world stuff. I just about want a Beastman. That's all. And I mean, they tried to kill it off and they brought it back. So anyways, Hellblasters are where my main primary damage is, but 2 full 10-man squads of them, and the Lieutenant following one of them. This guy is to jump in the back end or provide support where I need it or to do actions where I need it. Whirlwind to just drop bombs somewhere, essentially. To stay in my home objective as well. So, not this one. So this one, let's see what I got. So the Whirlwind is sitting in the back home objective. Hellblasters moving on foot. Lancers to stay and kind of provide kind of covering fire in a sense, or just taking out I can. Blade Guard going to be inside the impulsors to as a push, and then the characters are added into the Blade Guard. Yeah, I went up against Custodes and my freaking Blade Guard just got wrecked. And it's not because I rolled bad or anything, it's because this dude was rolling freaking 4s and higher like crazy. And not only that, but he had a character that had dev wounds that had just basically 3 damage apiece. Essentially for every he rolled, just wiped out a Blade Guard. So the only thing I could think about doing to stop that, which I'm trying not to run so many characters, are these two. So like him, at least Tigurius, he'll give the squad where's that at? Have 4 up, feel no pain against psychic attacks and mortal wounds. Fire Overwatch for 0 CP. So I could do counter offensive, heroic intervention. Then for the other squad, I'm hoping because the Adjudicator can have get some strikes first, fights first. Hopefully that will allow me to wipe out most of the models, so the damage on them won't be so bad. So this is more of the offensive Blade Guard group to kind of wear them down before I die. This one's to survive. So with at least with Tigurius, he has the subtract 1 from the hit roll, and you know, fort feel no pain against mortal wounds. I wonder if he can lead. He can't lead Hellblasters. Assault Intercessors. Blade Guard Veteran. I'm trying to find different ways to run Tigurius. Or just run different kinds of squads with different kinds of abilities. With the Anvil Siege, generally speaking, I want heavy weapons, heavy stuff, because I get the +1 hit and +1 wound. But also think of other combos. Desolation, Devastator, Intercessor, Stern Guard, Blade Guard. I wish I could have put him in the Hellblasters, because that feel no pain would be great. Trying to think of what other leaders can go into Hellblasters. I know apothecaries can, but they just don't have any abilities that's really kind of worth it. You know, they can bring back a model, that's great, but not enough. Captains are nice just because you can do a free CP, but that's about it. He's better, let's see. Yeah, he's better in a melee group. Chaplain again, better in melee group just because his ability is +1 on wound roll. Oopsie. I don't know if a librarian can get into Hellblaster abilities. Oops, not leaders actually. Yeah, funny enough, a regular librarian can go to a Hellblaster squad. So they have a 4 Philippine against second abilities and they have a 4 up invulnerable. The thing is though is I don't want to put Hellblasters in danger, so I don't really need the invul. I shouldn't need the invul. But I can't put freaking Tigerius in there. It's because of the Feel No Pain, I have a feeling. Yeah, no Hell Blasters. They're too powerful, I guess. I could put a Lieutenant in there, which I ain't putting there. Thinking about Lieutenant Titus because he does have Sustain 1. Hmm. I'm trying to think where he'd be great at. I guess I have to look at where he can lead. Assault Intercessors are great. Blade Guard Veterans are great. Hell Blasters are, not bad. And Furnace is useless in there. Intercessor. Intercessor Squad wouldn't be too bad. And Stern Guard wouldn't be too bad either. But Intercessors might be a little bit better. Just because of that 40 shots. I mean, a lot. I'm trying to play Anvil Siege, not Gladius Task Force. Just Gladius and all these other ones are like so highly played. I just don't want to play them. Gladius is very good. It's so tactical. I wouldn't mind adding this guy, which I really want to. I really do want to. Calgar, I miss him. Has he changed anything about his abilities? Nope. Neural Adventures. I don't think he really has anything. Deep Strike ability is not too bad. Especially if you play. Hey, what's up, Francois? Especially if you play someone that if you play someone that, like a great melee army that would benefit from just was it from Vanguard? Because Vanguard, you can actually pop them in and out with a stratagem here. This is guerrilla tactics. Yeah, each time it's not stratagem more than 3 inches away from any models, remove the units from the battle, place them in the strategic reserves. And since they have the deep strike keyword, gets popped, drop down, spank something at the end of turn, just freaking pop back up. It's a little bit better than freaking First Company's ability. Orbital Teleportarium, which is only Terminators. I do like Legendary Fortitude though, but it's the thing that sucks about this is only whenever you're charged. Subtract 1 for the damaged characters, which is quite strong actually. I still want to play this list, this First Company. He's at the fight phase. Each time I'll makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. If your unit's below half strength, add 1 to the wound roll as well. Like they have some decent strats. Bonus next to my face. Each enemy unit's within 6 inches of you must take a battle shock. It's just really stupid stuff. Duty Honor's not bad, makes things sticky. Is it all 1 CP? It is, nice. The problem is your opponent's charge phase, just if our enemy unit ends a charge move. It's really good, but good lord if you get charged multiple times. Or if one squad gets charged multiple times. This is great for actually I was gonna say Calgar leading a Blade Guard veteran. Yeah, because he could advance. And for some odd reason, my Calgar with the Blade Guard veteran squad, even though technically in both times he got charged, the Blade Guard got literally wiped out and 1 Victrix Guard, but Calgar and that 1 Victrix Guard from turn 1 forward starts wiping the floor on everything they fucking smash into. And they don't die. I don't know how that happens. My friend plays Calgar and Gilliman. His Gilliman survives, his Calgar just gets wiped out quickly. Mine, my Calgar charges forward, gets everything in the squad get wiped out except for him and 1 Victrix Guard, and he freaking wrecks house after that. My Gilliman, on the other hand, gets wrecked, even though he's been protected for the most part. I just don't understand it. Maybe it's because I'm running the Terminator Calgar. I don't know. I don't know what enhancement. Oh yeah, Imperium Sword. This would be crazy. So you get the Imperium Sword, right? Models only. Add one to the attack characters and models to the model that has this. And once per battle, you can give everyone in a unit that ability, or pop it and give everyone +1 attack. But you equip that guy on this with the Blade Guard Ancient, and his ability. So once per turn also, it says add one to the attack characters and models and melee weapons equipped by models in this unit. So you give everyone +2 to attack. Or you can do it one at a time. Pop it once to wipe out the squad, then the next squad you fight, you do it again. The problem is that... Or Lieutenant. Oh man, I would... Blade Guard Ancient with... Judicaire. Assault Intercessor Squad. Just because he would fucking rack up so many kills. Oops. 5 attacks, 6 or 7 attacks. Anyways, I gotta call it because I have to go grab my clothes and finish washing. I'll try to stream again. I try to stream Monday to Friday, starting around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Somewhere between a 30-minute time period, I'll start streaming. Not sure when, and try to stream for at least an hour. I'm gonna have a tournament coming up, and I'm kind of playing with my list here. Not sure how I'm gonna run it. I think this is the current list I'm gonna be running for that tournament. I want to make it work. I think I'm gonna drop this guy actually. Delete. And then add a scout squad. The only reason why is because scout. Did I miss the scouts? Here we go. Boop. 15 points under. Good lord. Anyways, the reason why for the scout squad is because this guy. Bolt gun. So that once my whirlwind takes out their back line within direct fire, my scout squad can go in there. And until that time being, the scout squad will be right behind the whirlwind to kind of block out enemy units. It's not a lot of models. $15 points, and there's just nothing you can do with 15 points. Nothing at all. What I could probably do, I want to duplicate this real quick. So, I'll make a change. Oops. And instead of the whirlwind, let's add. I don't know if it has to be one squad of Inceptors. Then I'll have 85 points left. 85 points, which would be, I think, enough to add the other guy. I guess kind of the problem here is that I have nothing sitting in the back of home objective. I could have the infiltrators, but that's a point for them. Yeah, because Gilliman's going to be out in the front, the Lieutenant and Tigerius going to be out in the front, Impulsors will be in the front with the Blade Guard, Tigerius in one of the squads over here, and the Lieutenant will be also in one of the squads here. And I have a feeling Gilliman will be following the non-lead Blade Guard as a protector unit. They'll be following the Hell Blasters, probably. Either that or it's going to be following that Lieutenant so that I can get that somewhat cheap strat and hopefully have the unled Blade Guard with the unled Hellblasters kind of just holding the line. Could I do 270? I could do 2 squads and Inceptors. Or I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Anyway, I do have to go. So again, I try to stream Monday to Friday. I try to, starting around 4 or 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to stream for at least an hour. Trying to paint up this model. I'm gonna varnish him periodically because I want the paint protected. It feels kind of rough, and then paint. That's done already. But yeah, try to get them done, get my Tau done, get my freaking Ultramarines done, and hopefully start up Imperial Chaos Knights because I don't have a Chaos Army, and also Old World with my Beastmen. So anyways, if you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, the sound, and bell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.